So we have two of them on. What I did was I took them in after drying for an hour with the oil, the linseed oil. I took them in and put them on, and then I was able to take four more and mark these because each one has, the screws are different. So I marked a number 1, 2, or no, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 1 and 2 are already on. And I marked out where they go, so all these have their holes drilled now. So this one actually gets flipped and goes like this. So it depends on how the steps are as to where those holes are. So it's on the end of the day, so I'm not going to put these on wet. But I could, if I had more time, I would, because then I could get those four ready and oiled. So that's another advantage of oil. It's a little messy because you get oil on your tools and everything else, but in some situations you just want to put the finish on, connect it, so you can move on to the next part. And I need to close up my oil here, so that's what I'm doing now. I have a little container, put some oil in, put my rag in there, and then it doesn't dry out and everything's good. So I buy it in bulk. I buy it by the gallon, so because when you do a lot of this stuff, you go through a lot of it. So another thing about oil is, so when I built the stairs, I was thinking about that. I had used rough cut lumber and it hadn't been seasoned very long. So it was actually quite wet. It was not dry enough to actually build the stairs with. But I really wanted to get them built because we were living in the house and going up a wooden ladder just wasn't working out very well. So I started building, and as I built it, each piece I oiled really good. Put it on, built the next piece, put it on. And I mean piece, I mean one step at a time, one bracket at a time. Excuse me. So then what I did after that was I kept oiling it because the faster a wood dries, the more likely it is to crack. And I didn't want cracks all over. So I really hit it with the linseed oil heavy. And what it doesn't trap the water in permanently. The moisture is going to get out. It's just going to get out a lot slower than what it would otherwise. And especially since we were living in the house with a wood fire there, it was really important that I slow down the drying, because with that wood fire, that thing could have dried really fast and been cracked all over. Yes, there was a few cracks here and there, but really not much, and really not much at all. I did get a few in the posts that I had done. They were 6x6 posts. But even there, I think it was because I should have, they actually cracked before I started finishing them off. So another advantage of the oil, slow down the drying. But in this case, I just need to finish it, put them on so I can get the next set ready and get the holes measured. And then here we have a few more pieces. We're going to start the inside railing on the stairs. So here's a piece that's going to go on, a little spaltic in it. And then we have one with some black walnut. Kind of some cool areas in the wood there. Those are natural. And then we have a piece of hard maple that's going to go on one spot. So we'll let these dry some more. And then next time we're working, we'll be putting them on and getting these four on. Then we can get the other four ready. And then we can figure out the top piece. So that's where we're at.